Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art, and I'm here to show you the Heartfelt Creations Singing in the Rain collection. If you would like any of these items, HuckleberryHerbs.com, please pop over there. You'll find a little bit of a discount from the usual prices on Heartfelt Creations items. Isn't this just what we need? Singing in the rain and beautiful, vivid, pop-out colors for the spring. And I don't know where you live, but in New Hampshire we are freezing, and this is very cheerful to see little images such as these and dream of the days when a little rain shower comes by and the garden is all fresh and clean smelling. And of course, here's our little fairies, so cute with her boots standing in her puddle, and look at little hearts, just adorable. And this one is sitting in the tree, and here are the boots that are going to be highlighted with the beautiful flowers coming out of them. Lovely edges to use for borders or whatever you would like. And here's the back for layouts. The boots have just a lovely shine to them. They're really colored very beautifully, and the flowers are just gorgeous in here. Here are the little birds, sweet little birds, sitting underneath their umbrella with their flowers. So beautiful. As usual with Heartfelt, done so well. And here is a beautiful large image with the gate that many of us have, and this cute little setting with the chair. Beautiful hydrangea flowers it looks like there. The boots, the little wagon, just gorgeous. And even in the foothills, some lovely colors. The clouds were done so nicely. This is a wonderful page for layouts. And you know I'm going to love this, right? Because I'm a music teacher. So a rainbow with the eighth notes and the G clef and a little bouquet down here. Very sweet. And that does come in the stamps and dies too, so I'm so happy about that. Little doggy sitting here. And there's your 6x6s and smaller cards with sentiments. So if you don't have any of the stamps, you always have something with Heartfelt that you can use. Here are the smaller cards with many of those images and some lovely sentiments down the bottom that bring about thoughts of spring and summer. And of course these would make lovely invitations or thank yous for showers coming up in the spring. This would be lovely as a background in a layout, or it would be lovely on a shower gift, right? Maybe if you were gonna box something up and make your own box. Lovely little pink and blue umbrellas with the beautiful blue birds all over this. And I love the blue that's in this. This is a really gorgeous blue, and just offset these purples that are running throughout. It's very colorful and very bright collection with lots of sweet little images. Much better than looking out at the white snow that we're buried in, and these ombre looks that Heartfelt has recently come up with. Look how that pops. Isn't that cool? So they have all these bubbles. The scrolls are still appearing throughout, and all these rain boots lined up on the bottom. Very lovely for a rainy day outing or just a happy spring occasion. Here's a tag side with the little tags that we're used to with some of those cute images. Lovely lily of the valley shaped flowers. These look a little bit like, will I remember the name? I'm always thinking lupins, but so some sweet tags. And this is adorable, isn't it? With the little circles, you could cut those out and use them as pop-ups on your cards, or if you wanted to cover something entirely. And then these beautifully filled umbrellas with the bouquets in them. A lovely setting in the background for a layout here with this adorable little rabbit. There's the Woodsy Wonderland log, so if you have that, this whole area here is very reminiscent, including some of the trees that came from that. And there she is again, standing in the puddle with those gorgeous clouds. And the bubbles, hopefully you can see them, are laid in, so nothing is ever flat. and boring. This lovely lily of the valley background. So those are the May flowers, right? In France they have May Day, and they grab a little bouquet of lily of the valley to go with that particular holiday. Look, the little dog even has a little flower in his mouth. And there's the fairy sitting in the tree with the bluebird, and just beautiful. Lovely colors to refresh your eyes with in the middle of the winter, and to start making your birthday gifts and your spring albums. Or maybe you still have your pictures laying around from the spring, and now that it's winter and you have some quiet time after the holidays, you want to put together some of your albums that got put to the side. There's our 3 beautiful little deer, and isn't that sweet how she's looking into that giant rose face, or sorry, daisy face. And this is adorable, this long fence here with the flowers coming over the side. And we have that in a previous, the little house, the little fairy house in a previous collection. Really pretty colors, the purples and blues and whites and peaches and pinks, all done so well. I love the way that they're layering their coloring. And this blue, see, this is what I mean, this particular blue is really a gorgeous blue, and not flat, but sort of like the clouds are in there with some lovely scroll work in the background. And a little bit unusual for Heartfelt, they actually have one page where both pages don't cause you to have a big issue with which side am I going to use, because you just pick your color. So this one doesn't have individual images, but some lovely patterns on one side, and a really nice dark peachy, not all the way to red, at least not in my opinion, but a darker peachy, almost to reds, going throughout, fluctuating, the little dots, scroll work, layers and layers. Here's your 6x6s with some of the images that we've already seen. A lovely green. This is just beautiful. I love the depth in this particular one. It would make a great background, or if you wanted to line a box or some kind of a treat that you're making for somebody with this, so that maybe in the springtime flower decor that you're putting on the outside of it, it would really make everything pop. Some more 6x6s with the boots and the umbrellas and the fairies and the birds. A very nice limeish type green with all these hipster circles and layers of images on that. And then this last tag page with very pretty images from the collection, and some tickets with your sentiments on them, and the little stamps that we always like to have, so we have something to pop into an empty spot. And a lovely very faded peach on this one with the little zigzags going throughout. So that's the paper, and here's the stamp that has the rainbow and the little notes and flowers, the umbrella, and the sweet little fairy in the rain, and that's got the die that goes with it, singing in the rain. The rain boots and blossoms, so you get one of the boots. This one has the polka dots and some of these beautiful little flowers. They've done a good job at filling up our collections with lots of these little flowers to fill our window boxes and things like that on our cards. And there's the die that goes with that. And if you want to get just the boots and the raindrops and a few sentiments, this will still cut out the boot, but it's more geared towards these items as extras and a few more versions of the boots, so that you can really make them pop. I wonder if you can hear Huckleberry pacing back and forth behind me like, why are we doing anything right now? It's winter, come sleep. And Songs of Spring with the little umbrella and the birds, the fairy in the tree, and a beautiful little bluebird, or whatever color you would like to make him, sitting on his branch, and the Songs of Spring die that goes with it. So very colorful, very springy, exciting, and new and fresh. And I hope all of you are faring through this really fairly tough winter so far. If you would like any of these items, pop on over to HuckleberryHerbs.com. And don't forget to check the newest. I started a newest category because there are so many Heartfelt Creations products on there. I know you're having trouble filtering through the pages, and a lot of times these platforms that are for stores, they keep popping your newest items on the last page. That's a pain in the neck. So I started a little newest section, and that's where you will find at the heading at the top the newest items. So you know, for the last few months worth of collections, I'll keep those in there and then move them on into the other areas. Okay, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you're all doing well. I think I might have a little giveaway coming up soon, so keep your eye out for that. I also have my inks and Daniel Smith paints I'm playing with, so I'm trying to work a little video up for that. And it's time to plant some seeds, so if you're a gardener, I know, maybe you're not and you're not too interested, but some people, if you're a gardener and you want to see some of the things, I'm looking through the catalogs now and getting ready for the spring in more than one way. Till next time, everybody, this is Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. God bless.